you, Lisa. We appreciate that. I'm excited about this next segment. An award-winning documentary filmmaker and journalist, Anne McElhaney, is going to join us. She is the producer and director of Mind Your Own Business. I like that in and of itself, don't you? That was produced in 2006. And Not Evil, Just Wrong in 2009, which look at the devastating consequences of environmental extremism. Do you think we have an issue with that these days? Because of her work, she's received 2 death threats.
Thank you.
She's been compared to a Nazi. And take a number, get in line. A pornographer. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Where you at now?
By the wonderful, you know, accepting, inclusive, very liberal environmental crowd.
Oh, you're...
She has a long list of a bio here. I tell you what, I could read the list, but I want you to take a peek at her work, and she's going to follow her work and speak with you today. She is standing in the gap, representing facts. You know, like those emails that were released about shading the numbers when it comes to global warming and all that stuff. She is representing you and our ideals here in America and in this state, and I'd like to draw your attention to the Jumbotron for the presentation and trailer before she comes to the microphone. Here it is.
I promise you, the day will come.
We really are facing potentially ecological Armageddon. It's a real threat, and it's coming. You go on the internet and check it out.
Basically, the problem is cars, coal, and buildings.
It's not going to be painless.
I think we need to freeze it.
I don't think it would be a bad thing for this Earth to warm up. In fact, ice is the enemy of life. Al Gore gives the impression that sea level is going to rise by 20 feet in the very near future. Now, that is a very disturbing misstatement of the science.
The 20th century is certainly not the warmest in 1,000 years, and we also have scientific data to show this.
If the factory closed here, this area would die.
Talking more about 7 million jobs in the United States.
That would bring civilization crashing down to its knees, and hundreds of millions of people would die.
We need industry. If there's going to be a generation to carry on after this one, we have to have it.
Al Gore needs to just go about his business somewhere else. A lot of environmental activists still have not come to accept that the humans are also part of the environment.
Keep comparing birds with people. You'd rather save the birds and lose the people.
Or do they want to go back to the Dark Ages and the Black Plague?
We're human beings. We all have a right to be here.
I cannot believe that Al Gore has great regard for people, real people.
Hey, nice time.
Jobs Americans just don't want to do. So my name is Anne McElhaney, and I'm a recovering European. So I'll tell you what it's like in Europe. I've been living in Northern Ireland, where 77% of the economy is government. 77%. And I'll give you a little thing that they do there. A really good idea of what they do with taxpayers' money there in Northern Ireland. They give you the dole if you don't want to work. And if you claim to be an alcoholic, they give you $200 a week extra money. If of Ireland, we have a minimum wage. Our economy is in the toilet, and we have a minimum wage. And guess what our minimum wage is? $13 an hour, and we wonder why our economy is in the toilet. Watch out! This is what they're planning for you as well. And then I come to California. I have arrived in California. I have moved to Los Angeles. And every time I drive up and down the coast here, I cannot get over California. What a perfect paradise. What did the first people who came here think when they crossed over the mountains and saw California? They must have thought it was the promised land. It was perfect. You have everything, and it's a complete mess. How is that possible? How is it possible in a place like this, a place as perfect as this, with everything, that you have such a mess, with taxes and with regulation and with far too many environmentalists trying to destroy everything you have?